Hyun-jin shares a warm moment with Woo-ju. She gently asks about his day, whether he learns that lesson today, and praises him, noting that he seems to eat well. Later, she checks an envelope and recalls Aja telling her that Woo-ju is scheduled to perform at his daycare's recital. Aja tells Hyun-jin to contact him, who appears to be Tae-hyong, so that they can go together. From what she hears, even the grandmother and grandfather will come, all of them. Hyun-jin tries to contact someone who appears to be Tae-hyong, but then she changes her mind, thinking that it is only a performance and does not need to be made into something big. Hyun-jin asks Woo-ju whether he practices seriously, and Woo-ju answers yes. Hyun-jin teases him by asking, "Really?" On the day of the performance, Hyun-jin arrives with Woo-ju without Tae-hyong by her side. As she looks around, she cannot hide her quiet confusion, tinged with sadness, when she sees other families gathered together in full support. During the interview, Tae-hyong and Hyun-jin do not openly confess their feelings, yet their words and the way they look at each other say more than a direct admission ever could. Hyun-jin receives a question about how she overcomes difficult moments, especially since the Glow Market project is the very first project she handles after joining the company, one that naturally comes with many challenges. She responds that rather than overcoming those moments, what she truly feels at the time is simply the desire to go home as quickly as possible. Once she arrives home, she complains about how exhausting the day is and cries her heart out. Strangely, she says after doing that she feels much better. As she explains this, Tae-hyong looks at her with deep intensity, and Hyun-jin meets his gaze with an equally meaningful expression. The next question is directed at Tae-hyong, who serves as the visual director. Considering the overwhelmingly heated response on social media, he is asked whether he plans to immediately join a new project with BS. Tae-hyong confirms that he is indeed joining a new project currently being prepared by the marketing team, suggesting that they will soon greet the public with another exciting outcome. During the interview, he also receives praise for the photographs he takes, which are described as truly impressive, and he expresses sincere gratitude for the recognition. The interviewer then asks him how he first begins holding a camera. Tae-hyong shares that it all starts with his older brother. Because of him, he picks up a camera and begins taking photos. However, he eventually steps away from photography for quite some time. Although he believes he will never return to it, he sometimes feels a sense of longing and a desire to see it again. Then someone tells him, "Just make sure. Is what remains merely regret, or is it truly something you love? There are feelings you can only understand after you see them through to the end." He adds that he decides to pick up the camera once more, and in doing so he realizes how deeply he loves this work. Otherwise, he says, he might never have considered holding a camera again. As the closeness between Tae-hyong and Hyun-jin weakens, Yoon-sung gradually fills the empty space, showering her with care and kindness. He reveals a side of himself Hyun-jin has never seen before, preparing meals and even earning her praise for being surprisingly good with kids. Woo-ju in particular appears comfortable and happy playing by his side. Yoon-sung reassures Hyun-jin that he can be an umbrella for her and Woo-ju, someone they can always rely on. Their growing closeness inevitably draws Yoo-jung's attention, and he begins to suspect that something is going on between them, as if they are 100% dating. Meanwhile, from a distance, Tae-hyong can do nothing but watch Hyun-jin smile warmly at Yoon-sung. At the police station, Tae-hyong receives a shocking document that leaves him shaken and asking, "How could you leave me like that?" The moment raises new questions about what truth will soon come to light. As the rain falls without Tae-hyong by their side, Hyun-jin still seems to be thinking about him. Likewise, Tae-hyong finds himself missing Woo-ju and Hyun-jin. Although he tries to appear fine, his pain is visible, so much so that even his friend realizes that he still has feelings for Hyun-jin.